People love to argue about love as if there is a winner in that argument, as if somewhere there is a correct answer, as if proving which kind of love is stronger, the one that ignites instantly or the one that grows slowly, would somehow make life easier. For years, people compare feelings, weigh emotions, divide love into real and temporary, into love at first sight and love tested by time. But in these debates, the most important thing is almost always missed. Because love is not a type, not a category, not a script. Love is a choice. And that is exactly what most people are afraid to admit. You are told that if a woman falls in love immediately, it is a sign. Fate, chemistry, magic. You walk into a room, she looks at you, and for a second the world seems to stop. Your heart beats faster, your breath changes, and everything feels obvious. That is how it is usually described. But the truth is that this kind of love rarely sees a person. It sees an image, a projection, a picture assembled from details, tone of voice, gestures, confidence, the right moment. It falls in love not with you, but with a version of you it created itself. And as long as you match that version, everything works. But the moment you get tired, doubt yourself, make mistakes, show fear or weakness, the image begins to crack. And with it, the love begins to fade. Because it was bright, but blind. But there is another extreme. Love that does not arrive instantly. The kind where at first there is nothing special. You are simply there. You do not impress. You do not overwhelm. You do not become the center of someone's universe. Everything begins quietly, almost unnoticed. And it seems that this kind of love should be the most reliable. After all, it is not built on emotion or impulse. It grows slowly, day by day. A woman begins to notice how you respond to difficulties, how you keep your word, how you carry responsibility, how you live when no one is watching. She sees your habits, your flaws, your ordinariness, and everything appears honest. But there is a trap here as well, because over time, love can stop being a choice and turn into convenience, into habit, into stability, into a comfort zone. And then it no longer holds on to awareness, but on inertia. And this is where the most uncomfortable truth begins, the one people usually avoid. The strongest love is not the one that happens instantly, and not the one that grows over time. The strongest love is the one where you are chosen consciously. Not because it just happened, not because it was convenient, not because someone got used to you, but because you were seen fully, without masks, without roles, without illusions. Your fears, your doubts, your failures, your imperfections, seen and still chosen. Conscious love is always the most uncomfortable, because there are no excuses in it. You cannot hide behind "I just fell in love" or "it just worked out that way." There is always responsibility, because a choice is not an emotion, it is a decision. And a decision is always scarier than feelings. Feelings can be explained by chemistry, by circumstances, by fate. But a choice is an honest admission. I understand what I am doing. I see reality, and I am still staying. People do not like this truth. It is easier to believe in fairy tales, in soulmates, in love that happens on its own and requires no effort, because then there is no need to take responsibility for the outcome. Then it is always possible to say, "We just fell out of love." But the truth is that love rarely dies suddenly. More often, it simply stops being a choice. It becomes habit, or illusion, or convenience. The strongest love is the one where both of you gradually remove your masks and do not run away. Even when it becomes uncomfortable, even when pain appears, even when fear arrives. Because this is the moment when everything is decided, not in the first seconds of meeting, and not after years of calm stability, but in the moment when a person sees reality and stays. Instant love is like a firework, bright, beautiful, breathtaking, But fireworks fade quickly. Love that grows over time is like a fortress, reliable, stable, protective. But it is easy to fall asleep inside a fortress, and choice is a fire that must be maintained. It offers no guarantees, it promises no eternity, but it keeps love alive. And here is the paradox. Conscious love is the strongest and the most fragile at the same time, because any choice can be reconsidered, especially in a world where people constantly change, put on new masks, chase new sensations, and confuse freedom with escape. So if one day you meet someone who sees you as you truly are and still chooses you, do not devalue it, but do not relax either, because love is not a state. It is an action that must be confirmed again and again. And now the main question, the one most people avoid. If love is not a feeling, but a choice, if choice is what keeps it alive, then how many times in your life have you truly chosen? And how many times have you simply stayed because it was easier?